Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Dallas, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Thunder. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've stumbled a little bit here at the beginning of the season. A disappointing start for one of the NBA's truly great teams.
Yeah, great is not an adjective we can apply to this group this year. They may have some deficiencies that hold them back.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flagg in at the 3 slot. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinals.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotations.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Dort against MP. SGA from outside. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Jazz in Delta Center. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And it's Flagg missing. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Wiggins outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's SGA. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Cooper Flag. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Of course, winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
And good that time.
Good possession there, exactly the way they drew it up.
Irving dishes to MP. To the paint, wants to get it to Lively and does.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Thunder trailing by 9. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here's SGA following the three-pointer by MP. Wiggins, a screen on MP. Back to SGA. Another miss by SGA. And so MP will bring it up for Dallas. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Yes, that goes in. MP's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Thunder trailing by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams with a clean look sinks the three-pointer.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
Here's MP, and he lays it straight in. He's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
SGA passes to Wiggins. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. And here is MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Thunder trailing by 13. SGA passes to Dort. Williams kicks to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
My goodness, the answer from deep, Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's MP, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Wiggins outside. Outside, SGA. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And they're running. Here's Davis. Again, the Mavericks score.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Such a wide open look. And that's now 6 points here for Jalen Williams.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Thompson, he's checked in for Flagg. And it's Hardy in for Irving. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Alex Caruso is checked in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for George.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. A wide open look here for Caruso. No good on the triple. MP with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And they pick up 2.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Thunder making the shot. Out left to the wing. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. 3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Caruso. Outside, SGA. Outside, Williams. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Caruso trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP finds Marshall. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Williams in for Hardy. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Unloads from 9. Wallace misses. Mavericks leading by 18. MP dishes to Thompson. Back to MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Williams looking around. Williams has a screen for Williams. Pass to Williams to end the run. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Davis. MP with it. He's got 17. And Davis throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now Williams. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thompson with the rebound.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
MP outside. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Mavericks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Washington out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Here's Williams. Now Williams. He had 34 points in the win against Utah.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Christie, the pass to Davis. Floats it up for Davis. Taken away by Williams. Wallace outside. There's the three. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wallace. And now that's 11 points for Williams. Outside, Davis launches a three. Rebound by Wallace.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
TB, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Back to Christie. Right side Davis. Pocket 6. Floats one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Williams a screen. Williams can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Marshall.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Caruso against Christie. Here's Washington. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
11 feet away. Wallace, good. Wallace has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Irving's checked in for Max Christie. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Jalen Williams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's Washington. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. Irving kicks to Marshall. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Caruso. Here's SGA. It's good. SGA's got 10 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Irving from long range. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
SGA passes to Caruso. Now Williams. He's covered by Washington. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely. Outside, SGA. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Irving. The 17-footer goes down. 10 points for him.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Wallace outside. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 20. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They host the Clippers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. SGA against Davis. Caruso. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. Last year in the NBA Cup quarterfinals on the west side of things, the Rockets held off the Warriors by 1. And OKC beat Dallas by 14 at home.
Yeah, it was a mini preview of what was to come. We got a glimpse of the Thunder's potential, of course. They ended up winning the NBA title, and that Houston Golden State game was a preview of their awesome 7-game first-round series.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And here is Irving. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston. Now here's Caruso. Marshall defending. SGA no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Irving with the bounce pass. From deep, Washington. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. The shot's good. SGA's got 12.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Davis with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there. Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Williams dishes to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. SGA's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Marshall kicks to Washington. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Yeah, there's a level of physicality to the way P.J. Washington plays. You get him on the interior, and look out, folks.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Clyde comes in for P.J. Washington. And MP subbed in for Najee Marshall. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's SGA missing. Dallas leading by 16. Now MP. He's got 17. Thompson in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 8.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 15. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Dort against MP. He lobs it up, and Flag throws it down.
And what I love about Flag is he's so aggressive to the ball in the air.
.146 left to play here in the second quarter. SGA passes to Dort. Here's the floater. Pass to Hartenstein. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP, good.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Thunder trailing by 21. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
In the corner, it's MP. And again for 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
MP deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's SGA. He's got 17. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
A tough break for them not having DeJounte Murray, his scoring, playmaking, rebounding, just a do-it-all point guard with great size.
And he plays with such a high motor. They're missing the engine that makes him go. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Thunder trailing by 20. Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams is out there with Wiggins, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And the rejection by Lively. And a wide open look for MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 28.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. There's the triple. And the Mavericks another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. Count it. 21 points in the game.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
MP outside. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
MP outside. Pass to Davis. Back to MP. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Hartenstein. Lively defending. Hartenstein passes to Williams. To the inside. The second chance effort, and Davis sends it back.
If you're near the hoop, you have to know where Davis is.
Good, another from 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-4 run. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston
Connects again from distance.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Williams. Again, Williams missing.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
MP outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Dort finds Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
A nice shot by MP.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Oklahoma City shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Dort against MP. In the corner, it's Flag. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
All night, he just won't let up.
SGA against Irving. For 3, Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Launches it. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Wiggins kicks to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 16.
And he's having a difficult quarter shooting the ball with just 1 make and 9 attempts.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. Davis in the corner. Shoots the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
MP outside. From the arc. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins surveying the floor. Hartenstein in the high post. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Again, the miss by Williams. Maverick shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
Come around.
Dort against MP. And the Mavericks another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Pass to Hartenstein. Left side, Williams. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
SGA against Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hartenstein with it. 5 points in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
MP outside. On the wing, Irving. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Oklahoma City shooting around 40% from the floor here. Outside, SGA. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's SGA. And there it is for him. SGA's got 6 here in this quarter.
Under duress of that shot clock, the ability to stay focused and understand timing and when to get it off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yes, sir.
Dort against MP. Lively sets a screen for MP. And the Mavericks another 3.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Outside, Dort. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Outside, SGA. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. MP has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Martin. Thompson is out there with Christie. Then there's Washington. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Offline with his 3. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession. Modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Christie. Marshall finds Washington. Here's Martin. Can't cash in from close range. Williams passes to Wallace. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. On the wing, Thompson. Traps in the tray.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. Wallace looking for an opening. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Back to Christie. And here's Washington outside. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Wallace, no good from outside. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. Outside, Martin. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
This young man, one of the most dynamic players in the game, Williams showing off his vision.
Now Christie. Washington with the screen on Caruso. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Christie against Caruso. Outside Williams. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, Alex Caruso, what a pretty look right there. So unselfish.
Here's Christie. Pass to Martin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Free throw good, Martin. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And both free throws good for Martin. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Washington with the screen on Wallace. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. SGA against Christie. No good with the layup. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Trains the three-pointer. 19 points for Williams.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
MP outside. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Free throw line jump shot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. A 3 from MP, and again for 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-5 run here. MP outside. Pass to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Williams against Washington. Williams inside. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. The shot by Williams, no good.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
MP outside. Pass to Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Wiggins, a screen on Christie. From deep, SGA bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half. MP outside. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. MP outside. From past the arc, connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks. MP against SGA. And here is MP. 3, Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
And it's good for 2.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
A 3 from MP. Good, another from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket. SGA's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
MP outside. Can't connect. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And this victory locks